Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 4th, 2023. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle coming out for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. All right, the cards just said stop right there, right? So the loving man and milestone. Someone in your space, right? It doesn't have to be a man, like I said. This could be gender specific. I mean, it's not gender specific. It could be a man or a woman. But what it is about the energy. And typically this is a person who acts first. They make they're more of an acts of service person. They do things for you, or they act first. They may be the first to come towards you, the first to speak, the first to initiate things. This person is finally getting to a certain point, and let's see what that is. There is something about, okay, they're they may be preoccupied mentally. This may be someone who may feel very distant today. This is someone who's all in their head. And a lot of it has to do with the Ten of Pentacles. They're worried about money, or they may be concerned about the longevity of something. They're very much so in their head. Look at all these thoughts. So you may be dealing with someone, right? You have a King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Nine of Swords. This doesn't have to be a romantic interest. This is someone who cares about you. They show that they care by a lot of the actions that they take. This is a person who their thoughts are overwhelming them. They were very worried about the future. They're worried about what time, like what they're doing and how they're investing their time. They're overthinking things. The milestone with this person is Ten of Swords and Six of Pentacles, is that they're finally at a point where they're no longer acting on their fears, acting on what has been bothering them. This is someone who has been doing a lot of footwork, fancy footwork, digging themselves into some sort of a ditch, in a sense, right? They've got a lot of, I would say they got their fingers in a lot of pies, this person, right? But it seems like they act based off of the betrayal that they've experienced. So the milestone is that they're not doing that anymore. That's no longer going to be your exchange with them. They're in their head a lot about this, and it's mostly because they're trying to find some sort of happy medium, and it looks like they want to invest their time wisely, or much more wisely than they were before. Which so because the Ten of Swords speaks of this ending, of this exchange that they may have with you. And it's a milestone indeed. They were eventually going to reach this point, but for a while they may have been operating out of fear, operating out of operating out of just this betrayal, this ending, or something that they have felt. Something with this Ten of Swords is very strong. So they may have been their exchanges with you have been based on something to that magnitude, but that is actually stopping because they see things very clearly. They do realize that they need to invest their time a little bit better. They're coming up with some sort of strategy to be in a better place mentally as well. Stuck energy, I cannot make this up, man. Stuck energy with the Wheel of Fortune and Two of Wands. And this tells me about their decision making, the way they've been acting. They realize that this needs to get better, or it needs to change. They're in a place now where they're a lot more excited. I think when this stuff ends, like this feeling of acting off of a betrayal, acting off of, like, coming from that place of their exchanges are coming just based off of that and their thoughts. Seems like this is repetitive thinking, like they're thinking about this a lot. It's like when the moment, but they close their eyes, they're thinking about it. They open their eyes, they're thinking about it. As they're making money, they're thinking about this. And so this is a stuck energy. This part here is about them being free from this, right? As they realize they got to put a stop to this, they're very clear about that. There's something about their path now. What they choose to invest their time in now is going to bring or bear a lot of fruit. This is somewhat synonymous with the person who turns their pain into profit, who turns their trials into a triumph or something. And they're coming up with a strategy on this. Like, I can profit off of this, So they're making a turn in the right direction. Okay, so they're freeing themselves up. They're stuck on, how can I free myself up? How can I make this work for me? The angels of the four directions are all around this individual. Okay, they're helping them to make the positive changes necessary. The angels are actually nurturing this person. They're getting them to see that they need to be patient as well as they work these things out. that all of their burdens, there's a lot of burdens on their shoulders as well. They're showing a lot of burden on this person's shoulders. So they're talking a lot about a person in your space that really cares about you. Now, if you find that this person is not actually doing as much or coming in and being, contributing as much as they used to, or anything to that magnitude, it is mostly because what's on their mind is about some things that could be quite painful. Some sort of cycle ended quite painfully for this person. They think about it quite often. They've been thinking about it quite often, but for some reason it seems like the angels are clearing this up for them, and so now their exchange with you will be different. And so that would be something that you would notice. Why are they kind of like, kind of quiet, or why are they now, whatever this is, because they're not really giving an indication of how they're coming at you now. More so, like, more logically, more so peacefully. They're not as excitable. It seems like because of what happened, they had a lot on their shoulders. So when they interacted with you, they were very overwhelmed. And now they're not. It seems like the angels are helping them to see that you got to have patience, because we're bringing something in. There's a blessings coming in, right, from all of their hard work paying off. The changes that are coming in are a lot more peaceful, harmonious. And that's something that you may notice in this person, a lot more harmony with them. Okay, so Spirit is calling attention to this because, when someone changes up, it's kind of like, I wonder what's going on. And for some reason, Spirit wants you to know what's going on with them. I guess a lot of this would be, to be honest with you, that you don't want to be in the way of what the angels are doing for this connection, or for this person in your space. And by worrying too much, there's too much worry here, which could jump off of that person onto you, Capricorn, and you don't want to be in that place either. But just so you know, this person has big goals in mind. They're planning and plotting towards this Ten of Pentacles, which is, quote unquote, the end all be all, which is, stability, money, longevity, and things of that nature. You could be dealing with another Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We also have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very strong, but we also have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. We also have Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. You could be. And we have Taurus, Gemini cusp, and Virgo, Libra cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.